for you. I thought we were gonna meet outside of catering.
Turns out I was pretty busy in here. Both Becky and Bailey want me to be on their War Games team.
You can't be serious. You loused this up so badly, and they both want you on their team?
What can I say? I'm a catch.
I swear there's something in the water around here that allows you to walk away from the consequences of your actions unscathed. I'm sure putting yourself into the main event while you're also acting GM will be no different.
Thanks for another great promoter lecture.
Look, I know you're gonna do it anyway. Who are you teaming with?
Becky said she'd let me pick the rest of the team. I'm joining her side.
Can't wait for you to get absolutely no flack for putting yourself into the match that you set up. Have you decided who else you'll ask to join you and Becky? Well, good luck. I'm sure it'll be interesting.
The following is a women's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
Cap wanted a war, and now she has one.
Introducing first, from New York, Emma Vader!
Cap has to be the worst general manager in Raw history. She puts herself in War Games, and I heard it wasn't even her idea.
Rumors aren't facts, Corey. And besides, anyone who competes in this type of match deserves our respect. Up aboard, it's go time for the captain.
Bailey is a ring general, ready for battle.
And representing Damage Control from San Jose, California, Bailey!
Understand this. Bailey will deceive you. She will stab you in the back. She will do bad things to good people to get that Women's World Championship. And that's why I love her.
None of those things will make a bit of a difference once the door of that cage closes behind her.
Bailey's going to survey the battlefield, then her forces will attack.
War Games is a match with no rival. 2 rings, 1 giant cage, and 8 superstars ready to risk it all for the big victory.
Not only is pride on the line here, Cole, but depending on which team wins, we're going to have either Becky Lynch or Bailey as the #1 contender to Bianca Belair's title.
That's true, but first things first, no one in this match should be looking past the goal of surviving War Games.
Left by the turnbuckles. Uncorked a big punch. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Ooh, look at her answering back. Saw that one coming, took advantage. Power bomb!
What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there. And again. She's looking to trap the arm. If you think this looks uncomfortable,
oh my
just
goodness.
imagine how it feels.
Oh my gosh.
This is gonna hurt.
Don't do it. Oh.
The count has started, and one team is about to have the odds in their favor.
And now a series of stomps and kicks.
Bayley is now under pressure.
Bayley is getting the window shut at every opportunity.
Gentlemen, the advantage has officially shifted.
Striking at will.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good. Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here.
Oh, man. Boom! And she dodged that one nicely.
Up to the body with the chair.
We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now. Look at that counter from Bayley.
Bayley's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Brief sign of adrenaline from her.
DDT plants them.
If you're on the opposite side of this entry...
Uh-oh, forearm gonna cut off the wind. Guillotine applied. This won't win the match, but it's doing a lot of damage in the...
She has got to somehow find a way out.
Right now, and she does it!
What a sick thud from that table.
Hammerlock.
Heartbreaker!
Sledgehammer to the midsection will knock the wind out of you.
Things will get back to an even playing field with the next entrant. My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash.
Double underhook. Sorely needed reinforcements about to arrive. Let's see what kind of impact they have. Well, this won't win the match, but it's one way. She fights her way out of the armbar.
Roundhouse kick.
Scorpion kick. Suplex.
And she's placed right against the table. Oh, she counters right back on Kai. Are you blind? Spear! She's pushed into the corner. She's up on that top turnbuckle.
She won't be for long.
And here we go now, top rope. Military press slam. Only seconds away from giving their team the numbers advantage.
Boot to the stomach gives them separation. Holding cage is open and away they go, ready to get into the action.
Reversal. Can she capitalize?
Becky Lynch from behind.
With an ankle slam.
Becky has opened up an opportunity. Uh-oh. I don't like this idea one bit. No good reason to be climbing here.
Not the position you want to be in right now.
Climbing into the ring. Becky Lynch entering a war zone.
She just got flung all the way to the other ring. Uh-oh. With the reversal. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. To the sky.
Oh! And come on now. Distasteful offense we've just witnessed.
Take off. The man delivers a diving leg drop.
Lynch has Bayley right where she wants her. Oh, man. Becky in full control here.
New entrant about to come in, and not a moment too soon.
That could end Bayley's night.
And just unloading that stop sign.
And here we go. They're on a mission to save the day and won't be stopped.
Oh, no. Driving down with the sledgehammer. Lands an elbow.
Continues the attack on the core.
It could prove to be an effective strategy. Sledgehammer right to the gut. Lifts their opponent's legs.
Just bashing them with that hammer.
Ooh, did you hear that clank of the hammer?
And here we go. Climbing up the cage. Only bad things happen from that decision.
She's reached the top of the War Games cage. But what now?
No.
Sword. Taking it to the top of the cage and defying all of gravity on the way down.
Could be the biggest time.
Quick to the gut. Uh-oh. Look out. Rose plant.
Has Bayley ended it there? Lynch with a kick to the body. Scooping up her opponent.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move. The countdown hurtling towards the shift of the status quo. And she will climb the cage. Not the smartest of ideas.
Lift off.
She catches Kai with a big counter.
Out of the small holding cage to only make way toward the beaches of Normandy. We could be moments away from Sky's doom.
Into the cage now, and the numbers.
Oh, look at Becky and Lynch.
Io's in dire straits.
Oh, my God, look at this.
Oh, suplex.
And with absolutely no... Get ready. She knows exactly what she's doing with this submission hold.
And attacking above the shoulders has become the strategy here.
That's a few times now she's taken a hit up in that region. Not sure why, but she releases the hold.
Well, I think she sensed her opponent was about to break free.
Up high.
Exploder suplex. Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte. Natural. Becky was setting up for her. Oh, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Disarm her. Disarm her.
Well, this won't win the match, but it's one way...
And she releases the hold as she feels that enough damage has been done.
Should have kept on wrenching. Why show mercy now?
Clock counting down. A sigh of relief can surely be breathed once the next competitor enters.
Another warrior about to enter the fray. Here to balance the scales. Ascending the War Games cage. No idea what her plan can be.
Here we go. And that was a hell of a DDT there. Uh-oh. Lynch is honing in. Oh. Sky has officially begun.
A great amount of force.
Taking hold of Tamina here.
A rough landing as she was launched like a missile into the other ring.
She's going to try it again.
Counters that with an arm drag. Ooh.
She's going for it.
And there's the save.
But then to Kai.
She's trying one more time.
Still got more fight here. Inverted DDT.
Steer cross. Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
A natural selection. Did Charlotte just end this?
Hooked up. Oh, shin breaker. Wow.
Fire and Psycho Sally.
And that was a hell of an effort by this victorious team.
This is what War Games is all about. There were points where I wasn't sure how this was going to end, but I knew this team was going to win all along.
Becky and the captain are still celebrating their epic War Games victory.
And why wouldn't they? You're now looking at the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship and the GM who put her in that position.
This will go a long way in shaping the future of the women's division on Raw.
Shotzi? Is that a full-size tank?
Oh my God, Shotzi came prepared. I guess she graduated into something larger.
She's not stopping.
This is gonna be bad.
I don't want to watch, but I can't take my eyes off what's about to happen.
Shotzi just picked up speed. She's gonna nail the cage. Into the side.
And down they go. This is bad.
I can't believe what just happened.
We need some help out here, fast.
Whatever her issue was, Shotzi took things way too far here tonight.
What the hell was Shotzi doing? I've had no problem with her.
Yeah, I may have something to do with that. Oops.
Oops. I'm gonna be out for months. Is that really all you have to say?
How about oops? I got carried away booking matches, but forgetting to manage people. At least that seems to be the case, based on what I've pieced together.
You're back.
I was having a splendid time communing with the blue-footed booby of the Galapagos. But then, I caught wind of a few questionable developments. We should talk.
I swear, I had it all under control.
I watched Shotzi crash a tank into the War Games cage.
Fair point.
And perhaps, even more egregiously, you announced War Games without me. That's my thing. I announce War Games.
I'm sorry?
Respectfully, you're fired from being Raw GM.
I accept.
It wasn't a question. All that being said, with our newly minted #1 contender injured, we still need a challenger for Bianca. You know, what you've consistently failed to nail down. I hate rewarding you for this mess. But I'm a much better GM than you are, so I'm going to make the right choice for the show. And unfortunately, there's someone who helped lead her team to victory who's rightfully next in line for the opportunity. You'll be getting the championship match against Bianca Belair on the next Raw.
Here we go with this so-called major announcement.
I'm afraid this is a good news, bad news kind of night. And I've always been a bad news first kind of girl. So here goes. With our fearless leader, William Regal, returned, looking quite tan, might I add, the time has come for me to step down as your Raw General Manager.
I actually thought she did a great job, guys.
Are you kidding me, Byron?
At least it was exciting.
All right, so there may have been some mixed opinions on my stint as GM, but I'm sure that's only because we all know where I really belong, which is fighting in a WWE ring.
Not sure that's the only reason.
Which is why I'm pleased to announce, given Becky's unfortunate medical status, at the hands of someone who William Regal has assured me will be dealt with, the Real Suits have decided to name a new #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. Me!
Huge news for the Women's World title.
And that championship match is happening right now!
After all the confusion around Survivor Series, we're finally getting to see Bianca defend her championship.
So, Bianca Belair, let's...
This woman just will not stop coming after the captain.
If her grievance was big enough to get her to take down the War Games cage in a tank, did you really expect her to let it go?
Hey there, friend.
Give it a rest, Shotzi. Haven't you done enough at this point?
I think what you meant to say is, thank you for making me #1 contender, Shotzi. Sorry you hurt your leg in that unfortunate tank incident.
Wait, how did you get hurt when you were driving the tank? Is this really all because I didn't give you proper credit for your terribly original idea of let's have a War Games match at Survivor Series?
And didn't even put me in the match. But no, this isn't an isolated incident. This, apparently, is just what you do. Playing in other people's sandboxes, stealing other people's ideas, and jumping every line. You may have William Regal fooled, but not me, and not the locker room.
Oh, I'm sure, Shotzi.
Cutting lines might work in TBD, but in WWE, there are consequences.
Bailey?
That's Bailey's music, but where is she?
Is Shotzi just playing mind games here? Bailey from behind.
Shotzi's found an ally who's not okay with being skipped over for a Women's World Championship match.
I don't blame her. It was supposed to be either Bailey or Becky. Cap weaseled in there.
Wait, we're getting a call from the back. This is an official match. Here we go. We thought it was all over at War Games, but Cap getting named #1 contender apparently upset certain members of the locker room.
Yeah, at least the ones who felt they were more deserving coming out of that War Games match.
Either way, Bianca Belair just got a night off, while two of her possible future opponents are going to tear each other apart. The Women's World Champion is the real winner here.
Oh, multiple rolling suplex. Chaining together punishment, looking to do as much as possible with this window. Stomping the arm.
A heel hook locked in. You can almost hear the opponents yelling in agony.
Oh, an overhand punch. Looking bad for her here.
Face full of turnbuckle.
Splash. Bailey showing no answer for the attack.
Bailey's got to slow down this assault.
A second gut-wrench suplex.
That move had the amount of force akin to a natural disaster.
Here we go.
High risk cross body.
It's like a heat-seeking missile coming at you.
And the explosion occurring ringside. From the apron.
You gotta be kidding me.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Oh, and she continues to take on an overbearing offense.
Yeah, but she can't allow this surge to frustrate her.
Ooh, right to the arm.
She's losing some steam now.
Yeah, Cole, but at this point in the match, you still haven't lost the edge.
Bailey managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
If Bailey was looking for...
Can she score the pin? And the rope saver there. Oh, saw it coming.
Electric chair.
Counters into a hurricanrana. Oh, that'll shatter your chest.
She's going up.
Top rope hit. Flying. Oh, the high risk doesn't pay off.
A terribly risky move, and it did not pay off.
Icarus could have done it better. Bam!
And a kick. Grabbing the arms and just rapid stops.
Uncorks another one.
She throws her back in. Brought down with a DDT. Cover. Somehow breaks the count immediately.
What's it going to take to put this match away?
To the back of the neck, what a blow. Good night. And you know what's next, guys? Oh, stop.
Does that finish Bayley off?
Cover. An incredible victory for the captain here tonight.
She certainly solidified her position as the #1 contender.
Shotzi from behind with that crutch.
What the heck? She claimed she was injured.
She was just pulling all our legs, Cole.
Shotzi laying the boots in now.
Compared to the Tank, this is nothing.
Finally, the referee getting control of the situation.
She's using a crutch on her throat. Shotzi wasn't done.
Russian leg sweep with the crutch.
At least Shotzi's made her point now, and we can finally get on to the business of the Women's World Championship next week.
I'm not so sure, Byron.
Neither am I. Based on what Shotzi said earlier, I doubt that this satisfied her desire for revenge. She's on a mission.
Does it look smaller?
Huh?
That's what kids always say when they come back home, right? They go off to the great wide world, come home, and everything looks small. Haven't seen you around here much lately.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a little smaller? I was in the neighborhood. Figured I'd stop in to get a few reps in before my big match with Bianca.
Shotzi's not also in the neighborhood, is she? You know my insurance doesn't cover tanks.
I don't think you have to worry. Tanks don't get great gas mileage, so she probably won't come crashing through the wall. No promises, though.
And just when I was starting to feel nostalgic about you breaking things around here. How are you feeling after that crutch attack?
I'm fine. Can you believe Shotzi's still bitter you didn't book her in TBD? And now she's turning it into a whole thing about how I stole her so-called War Games idea.
In fairness, it's you who didn't want to book her.
What? Really?
I believe your words at the time were, "I'm not impressed."
That does sound like me. But I was probably just being flippant.
Being flippant without thinking that your actions could actually have consequences? Yeah, definitely you. Then, on purpose or not, Shotzi effectively brings you up to the big leagues, and instead of any sort of thanks, you steamroll right into a fantastical whirlwind tour of all things WWE.
Let's be fair. I didn't steamroll right away. And Shotzi brought me to Raw so she could make an example of me.
Maybe, but is that also why she pitched you the idea for a War Games match when you were GM? A match you thought was a good enough idea to book but then shut her out of?
I never said it was my idea. Besides, it wasn't a groundbreaking suggestion, and everything worked out.
Right, because I'm sure the WWE Universe saw the superstar GM announce the War Games match, put herself in it, and then thought, who else can I give credit to for setting up this awesome main event? It worked out for you. And now you get a championship match against Bianca Belair. Shotzi? Not so much.
Jeez, whose side are you on, Geneva?
You know whose side I'm on. That's why I gotta be straight with you, to make sure you get your head right so you can take that title from Bianca.
You know, after ignoring WWE for so long, becoming their champion is the only thing I can dream of.
This is a moment of destiny for a woman who spent years crisscrossing the world and honing her skills before finally arriving in the big leagues of WWE.
You can really feel the electricity in the arena, Michael.
Waiting on the champion here.
It's obvious Bianca's playing mind games with her opponent.
Oh, boy, here we go again.
Shotzi's vendetta against the #1 contender continues.
And it looks like she's had about enough of it.
No, guys, it's not what you think. I have a seriously heartwarming announcement. Bianca Belair can't be here tonight.
This is the second time the #1 contenders match has been called off.
No, I told you, it's actually heartwarming. Bianca was wrapping up an appearance at a nearby community center before the show when suddenly, out of nowhere, 3 buses of adorable children from a local school showed up, excited to meet the Women's World Champion. And you know how Bianca is. She wouldn't leave until everyone got a picture and an autograph. How those buses showed up just in time to prevent Bianca from making it here for her championship match tonight, we may never know. But Bianca just couldn't leave those sweet children hanging. Are you seriously booing children? Wow, what a bloodthirsty bunch you all are. I did feel bad that you didn't have a match anymore tonight, though. Oh no, it's not me. I have the night off from in-ring action, just like at War Games. But these 3 women do not.
Oh my, the Cap has history with all these women.
And we're getting word from the truck that she'll be facing them in a fatal 4-way.
I think she said to bring it on.
Easy to say, harder to survive. Shotzi's curated a formidable challenge for the #1 contender.
Honestly, I'm just impressed that Shotzi managed to curate this match and 3 busloads of children in the same day.
What? That was Shotzi?
For God's sakes, catch up, Byron. Nonetheless, this is going to be a huge fatal 4-way contest here on Raw. Like you said, Corey, Kat definitely has a target on her back due to her history with these 3 other superstars.
I'm just wondering, after all these false starts, if Cap will ever make it to her title match with Bianca Belair.
I think that's Shotzi's exact goal, Saxton.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
Oh, right to the side of the face.
Big kick to the gut.
And a thunderous forearm to follow. Mat slam with some attitude.
Jawbreaker.
Call the dentist.
Morgan gets intercepted. Able to interrupt the attack.
There's a Russian leg sweep.
These will keep you down.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
She's fighting back. She's sent flying into the corner. Boom! What a right. Gosh.
My goodness.
Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
Well scouted by Liv Morgan. An inadvertent shot hits the referee. Endless knee strikes.
Practically never-ending blows. Coming at full force here.
Ooh, oh, God. She's stealing.
That unraveled on Asuka.
Run right through with the spear. Sleeper hold cinched in deep.
Fading. And that does it. Beats the odds and gets the fatal 4-way win.
Here is your winner, Emma Vader!
What an explosive fatal 4-way.
And as the dust continues to settle, here's your winner.
It was you, wasn't it? You're the reason I'm missing my championship match with Bianca. Again!
Oh, it's hardly my fault. Your car service was way too willing to accommodate your new itinerary. You know, they really should have some sort of security on that. Figured the least I could do was play hooky from Raw 2 so we could have a little chat.
You really want to do this here?
Fight in an airport lounge? Absolutely not. They'd never let me back in, and I love their little mini cupcakes too much. I just want what's mine.
What exactly is that, Shotzi? I can't go back in time and hire you at TBD. I can't go back and put you in War Games. Your obsession with me is unhealthy.
What's unhealthy is theft. And I'm not just talking about War Games. You may have gotten a free pass from Regal to waltz around WWE, ripping off other people's ideas, moves, and gear, but you didn't get a free pass from me. You're the #1 contender. That should be me. Put it on the line in a match. Win or lose, we are done after that.
If it means never having to deal with your BS again, fine, you're on. But only because there's no way I lose.
A leader in or out of the ring. The captain.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making her way to the ring from New York, Emma Vader!
Ever since she arrived in WWE, we've been wondering who Cap really is. Now I think everyone can see.
A natural leader who is earning her colleagues' respect? That seems like a good reputation to have.
It's time for indie cred to be put to the test.
Shotzi ready to roll over the competition tonight like a tank.
And from Oakland, California, Shotzi!
Shotzi's such an unpredictable, unorthodox in-ring competitor.
I'd say it's more like she's demented, not all there, and she likes it.
Shotzi doesn't conform to other people's ideas about the type of superstar she should be. She doesn't let others' judgment define her. She is her own person through and through. Unapologetic and fearless, Shotzi is ready for a fight.
We'll call it an act of defiance or call it one of delusion, but Shotzi isn't backing down.
From the moment the captain arrived in WWE, Shotzi has had it out for her. Now they finally meet again to settle their issues.
This goes back even further to the independent scene. It's a long-standing grudge that transitioned to WWE and then was punctuated with a tank attack.
It seems like a Falls Count Anywhere match is a perfect way for these two to wrap up their long-time battle.
Reversal. Can they go on the attack? Huge powerbomb.
No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
She manages to get control.
Check out this power, ladies and gentlemen. Up and driven down with a jackhammer.
And whatever the game plan, it didn't look to work out for Shotzi there.
Targeting the arm with a big stomp.
She's rummaging around under the ring here.
And of course, kendo sticks are always under the ring in the event of any rogue ninja attacks.
And well-timed maneuver there.
Shotzi holds her off.
One wicked attack after another.
And Shotzi reverses it.
She's able to get out of the way.
Her shoulders are down. No early kick out.
Keeping a loss at bay for now.
Dodges. Boom! Powerbomb!
Now that's what you call impact.
Wind him up.
Oh, and a forearm.
Kick to the gut.
What a right! Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
She's got a chair, and her opponent is in her sights. Oh, man. Oh!
Shotzi able to avert that. Any one of these attacks could cause irreparable damage, but I don't think you can come back from this many.
Being put into a perilous position here after each of these vicious attacks. I don't know if Shotzi can withstand much more of this.
Shotzi has to find a way to right the ship here.
Uh-oh, clearing off the announce table.
Oh, this is about to go from bad to worse.
This is not going to be pretty.
I don't want to see this happen.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Whoa, right into a chop block. Debilitating counter.
Trap the arm. Into the neck breaker.
Strong kick.
Oh, smashing the jaw.
Oh, man. Leg breaker. That had to hurt. No count out as she takes this fight to the floor. Plenty of hits coming her way now.
If Shotzi can produce more of that, it might get the job done.
Talk about dismantling your opponent.
The advantage is turned towards Shotzi.
Shotzi showing no mercy out here.
What a shot. Toss. Nasty knee.
Planted with a wicked DDT. Great counter. She's got the shoulders down. And an effective pin.
She is showing us something special here tonight.
She's getting something from under the ring.
She knows what an important equalizer the kendo stick can be.
Getting dangerously close to our desk.
That's it. I'm out of here. Down for a European arm breaker.
Dips to the kidneys. Fires back with a crucial elbow.
Ducks through. Up and over. Salida del Sol.
Is it enough? The cover! There's two!
What a match.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
Grabbing a kendo stick. Any connection with flesh will definitely leave a welt. Sleeper hold cinched in deep. Tap out.
She has taken this situation to another level.
Uh-oh. Rock bomb through the table. Straight through the heart of the table.
After years of antagonism, Cap has finally put Shotzi behind her. What a win.
I don't think Shotzi got the memo, Saxton. She's not going to take this insult lying down.
Spear out of nowhere from Bianca Belair.
The women Women's World Champion just obliterated Shotzi.
Looks like Bianca's just as tired of Shotzi's shenanigans as anyone.
And now the champion and the #1 contender are facing off.
We may not have to wait for a match. This could jump off right here.
It's finally happening. The #1 contender and the Women's World Champion will finally go one-on-one.
It's about darn time.
This is going to be an epic clash for that championship, and I can't wait to see it.
Not a killer, I'm stunting. Take my head apart. It's border.